seconds and counting. T-minus 15 seconds. Guidance is internal. 12, 11, 10, 9. Ignition sequence start.
How can it be in a world of collected experience that I find myself reliving the same one? Abnormally normal. A storm cloud that promises rain but never lets it drop. She and I remember this vividly. That's strange, I thought. It's a familiar feeling, like a cold evening in autumn. Nowhere in your brain can you locate it. The soul itself has been dragged through every past life.
Like the soul itself has been dragged through every past life.
It's odd. You can make out the shapes but not the details.
It's odd.
You want to say something.
You can make out the shapes but not the details.
You've never been in that exact place.
You want to say something but it's gone. You have never been in that exact place with everything so perfectly as it was.
Given the scientific knowledge, the technical ability, and the materials to pursue the exploration of the universe. To ignore these great resources would be a corruption of a God-given ability.
Dancing like a weirdo.
My cat's bubbles and feet.
Phoning family to tell them good
Looking
news.
through my camera.
I love music.
When I cook and it actually tastes nice.
I love singing out loud.
My hair looks good.
Seeing grandparents and grandchildren.
I love dancing like a
My
weirdo.
cat's bubbles and feet.
Phoning family to tell them good
Looking
news.
through my camera.
I love music.
When I cook and it actually tastes nice.
I love singing out loud. My hair
carry the ghost of my imaginary friend.
An angelic demon, a threat beyond man. One burning cutlass, and the sea is in her hand. She is my reverberation, my echo 300 years to the day, and I love her.
Two black women planted roots here. My father nurtured me with water so I was able to grow. My mother recited their stories so I know the history of what those black women withhold.
We take root in life, and living needs a guide. Show me where to go. Show me where my roots can grow deep in the earth so I can reach towards the sun that hangs so lonely in the blue sky.
You taught me that there was power within silence, that finding a way to stop holding your breath will surrender you towards peace. You showed me that the stripping of innocence is the making of our history and our purpose here.
I like that she's all around now, dust in the trees. Like thinking that she's in the grass, staring up at the sky, seeing all the colours she loved to paint.
To buy your freedom, what does that mean? A resident on earth, but a request to be free.
Ignition sequence start.
Falling is hard. It requires an action that precedes the fall. The jump. One has to jump knowing they will fall, even if that fall is only an inch off the floor. All jumps require the gathering of force, whether physical, emotional, or mental. The worst type of falling is when you don't know you've made a jump that leads to a fall you aren't prepared for. Like falling in love with someone unexpected. But the best part of falling is the millisecond or more when you're flying.
There are moments in your life and events in the world that can make you feel low, alone, and without hope. And maybe you fall into those feelings and the negativity feels overwhelming and all-consuming. But the helpers are always there.
Most people in the world want to help. Think about anything bad that has ever happened. The vast majority of people want to help. The good people always outweigh the bad. It's hard to remember that, but it's always true. We can feel like the world is against us, and that can make us fearful and afraid to fly. Stuck. scared to move, to step back outside, to make a leap.
Are you okay? Still stuck? Okay. Think back through your life and all the times and ways that you were changed for the better. A friend, or a stranger, or thousands of others in the crowd. Trace those amazing moments back through your life. There's plenty more to come. A switch is flicked and you find a strength you never knew you had.
Laughter with friends, laughter at a concert that I've been to.
The first few notes at Reading this year when Nothing But Thieves started playing.
When I hear my friends laughing and
when you first get
my
to the
teachers
theatre, when you're going to do a dance show, and then you first step on the stage and all the lights come up, and then you're just
laughter with
really
friends.
happy.
When I get home from university and I get to see my mum, my dad, my sister, and we all just hug each other, and my mum
laughing until your sides hurt, like completely random situations, but you just
moment where
burst
I
out
fully
laughing.
The moment when I get to the top of a peak after a really long, tiring time is just amazing.
To use chopsticks to pick up a piece of sushi, dip it in soy sauce without it falling to pieces, and then put it in your mouth.
Yeah, playing basketball, American football, I just love sports, physical activities. It brings me joy, makes me happy, makes me feel like, it makes me feel euphoria, if you get what I'm saying, so yeah.
A little rush that fills the body, fizzing, popping, shaking, trembling, smiling. That pop of a fizzy drink can when you open it and there's that release of the trapped air within it. You're that fizzy drink can, causing all emotions, sensations, feelings to fall out onto the floor. What were we laughing about?
I don't want to be well known. Live how I want. I just want to be remembered. Do the most with what I have to do. Because I have to trust I did a good job. Because for me, I think was alive. Once I'm gone, unless people keep bringing me up in conversation, no one will know who I was or wasn't.
Myself. As long as
or even if I was there at all. As long as I know I exist and I'm happy, then others can know I exist or not. It's up to them. Being brave can be anything from jumping out of a plane to stepping out of your bed on a bad day. I am going to do this, and you are going to listen. Watch and be a part of me, so I can be a part of you.
By giving myself to people in a truthful way.
I don't think anyone can fully be put back together. Because if you break and you gather all the pieces back up, you will still always miss a little chip. You might not notice it at the start, but it's gone forever.
Be yourself, unforgivingly and unapologetically.
I couldn't move. I couldn't speak. It felt like I couldn't breathe. She said,
I made a
"The sun will
mistake,
rise, and we will try again."
and a friend came up to me
telling me that what I'm doing is not approached in the right way, and how I can have another approach to something different.
I felt my hands slipping and needed to find a new grip. I pushed off and reached for the next grip. To make an impact. I just want to have an impact on someone, somewhere. People have changed my life, have changed me. I've grown as a person because of them. How I hold myself, how I think of myself, how I appreciate myself and others.
It's
like they have the power to stop the world turning for me.
It's like they have the power to stop the world turning for me, to give me time to breathe. They empower me. They help give me strength. They ground me. They remind me there are people who believe in me.
Whenever we feel unmotivated,
struggling or anxious,
we
think of their words.
Of all the different
words from all the different people. Our moms, dads, Oprah, our best friends,
Obama,
Rihanna.
I defy you to try find something about Rihanna you don't like.
Sometimes we can't choose what happens in a day. We just deal with it and remember that tomorrow is a new day, a new start.
We learn not to look back at bad things,
but instead to trace our happiness back through the positive times that made us feel strong, gave us the courage
to do something new,
to take a leap of faith, to remember what we've been told.
To remember what we've been told.
To take a leap of faith. To remember what we've been told.
To remember what we've been told.
To take a leap of faith. To remember what we've been told.
To remember
take a leap of faith. To remember what we've been told.
To remember what we've been told. You got this. Okay.
Stay strong.
Remember to breathe. You don't need help.
Stay strong.
Remember to breathe. You don't need help.
There is a light that will never go out. There is a light that will never go out. There is a light that will never go out.
Here we are, here we go. We're just some short moment in time, but it means the world to me. We said breathe and start again with me, and she smiled.
A touch on my shoulder, a hug. I said breathe, relax. He said, I'm proud of you. We walked. Only birds up the tree. A touch on my shoulder, a hug. I said, breathe, relax. He said, I'm proud of you.
Here we are. shot were just some short moment in time, but it means the world to me. Reset, breathe, and start again with me, and she smiled.
We walked.
Here we are, here
A touch on my shoulder, a hug.
some short moment in
I said, breathe,
time, but it means
relax.
the world to me. Reset,
He said,
breathe,
I'm
and
proud of
start
you.
again with me, and she smiled. Here we are, here we were just some short moment in time, but it means the world to me. Reset, breathe, and start again with me, and she smiled. Here we are, here
Just from a whisper, just from the touch, just from the breath we took together, just from the birds, just from the listening. I am strong, stronger than I've ever been. I'm a superhero. I can do anything. It's the small things, small things, small things.
He placed the mug in front of me. Why do we drink so much tea? It's like a warm blanket. My eyes on him, he helped me to get my shoes on. We walked, we are walking. Here, then, and now.
some short moment in time, but it means the world to me.
Small things.
Reset, breathe, and start again with me, and she smiled.
I wake up at the same time every day. I watch people walking to wherever they need to be. I wake up at no time for breakfast. I wake up at the same time every day. No time for breakfast. Just get changed, same route, same bus every day. I watch people walking to wherever they need to be and make up their stories in my head. Same route, same bus every day. And I feel like I can do or be anything I want. I watch people walking to wherever they need to be and make up their stories in my head. And I feel like I can do or be anything I want. I remember I have all the time an enormous motivation to achieve things I usually wouldn't. Time flies when you're occupied doing the things you love.
Time flies when you're occupied doing the things you love.